people look at you and see calmness. They see silence, stillness, a face that doesn't reveal anything. They think this means you're harmless, unbothered, or uninterested. But the truth is something they'll never understand until it's too late. Calmness is not emptiness. It's calculation. It's control. It's the quiet sharpening of a blade they cannot see. And the deadliest people in this world aren't the ones who make noise. They're the ones who move without a sound. Most people panic when situations become difficult. Their emotions explode, their minds collapse, and their decisions become desperate. But you watch, you observe, you analyze. While everyone else loses themselves in chaos, you become sharper, clearer, more dangerous. Your calmness is not a weakness, it's a warning, a silent signal that you are operating on a level where emotions no longer control you and fear no longer slows you down. People don't realize that silence is a strategy, stillness is a weapon, and calmness is the one thing that exposes everyone around you. Because when you remain calm, people reveal themselves. They show their impulsiveness, their insecurities, their desperation for validation. They show who they really are when they think you're not reacting. And that's exactly why you stay quiet. You already know that the moment you speak, the moment you move, the entire atmosphere shifts. So you choose patience, you choose restraint, you choose invisibility until the moment you decide to strike. The world underestimates calm people because the world is loud. Everyone is addicted to attention, validation, applause, noise. But calm people, we don't seek attention. We don't need validation. We don't chase recognition. Because our strength doesn't come from the outside. It's built from within. It's built from discipline, self-control, and the willingness to face our own minds without running away. And that alone already separates you from most people. Calmness is a kind of power that cannot be taught quickly. It's built through pain, through being misunderstood, through carrying yourself silently while the world throws its chaos at you. Calmness is born from endurance, from every moment you wanted to break down but didn't, from every situation that tried to shake you but failed. People think calmness is natural. They don't know it's trained. They don't know how many storms you survive to appear this steady. Most people fear losing. You fear losing control. That's the difference. You have learned that the moment your emotions take over, your clarity disappears, and clarity is your biggest weapon. That is why when people push you, insult you, underestimate you, or test you, you don't react. You don't respond. Not because you're weak, but because their words don't reach your level of awareness. They're playing a game of noise. You're playing a game of strategy. Calmness allows you to think 10 steps ahead. While others argue, you plan. While they speak, you listen. While they expose themselves, you stay unreadable. You don't show anger because anger clouds the mind. You don't show fear because fear invites attack. You don't show excitement because excitement reveals your intentions. You stay neutral because neutrality is the strongest psychological position. It forces others into confusion. They can't tell whether you're winning or losing, thinking or waiting, attacking or observing. They don't understand that a calm mind can predict outcomes before they happen, that a quiet person notices every detail others overlook, that the most composed individuals are the ones who've already accepted every possible outcome and refuse to let any of them break their inner balance. And once you master this balance, you become someone people cannot manipulate, cannot intimidate, cannot understand. Calmness makes you mysterious, and mystery creates power. People fear what they cannot read. They fear what they cannot predict. They fear what they cannot influence. When they can't figure you out, they create their own assumptions. They fill the silence with their own insecurities. That's why calm people seem dangerous, because no one knows what we're thinking. No one knows what our next move will be. No one knows how much strength we hide beneath the surface. Inside you, there is a fire, but you don't show flames. Inside you, there is ambition, but you don't reveal your dreams. Inside you, there is strategy, but you let the world think you're doing nothing. Because you've learned the greatest rule. The less people know, the less they can interfere. You move in silence because noise attracts envy. Attention invites sabotage. Exposure brings weakness, but silence creates fear. Calmness also gives you something most people never have: control over reactions. You don't allow anyone to disturb your mental state. You don't let their moods become your moods. You don't let their chaos become your battlefield. You stay centered, grounded, steady. You choose your responses carefully. You wait for the perfect moment to act, not too soon, not too late. And that precise timing is what makes your actions deadly when you finally take them. People who cannot control their feelings lose battles before they even begin. They reveal their plans, their weaknesses, their ambitions. But when you stay calm, no one can predict you. They don't know what motivates you. They don't know what scares you. They don't know what your goal is. They don't know when you're bluffing or when you're serious. They don't know how far you're willing to go. That uncertainty alone gives you the upper hand. When you're calm, you conserve energy. You don't waste strength on meaningless arguments, temporary emotions, or small distractions. You invest your focus only on things that matter: growth, mastery, strategy. You don't need to prove anything to anyone, because you already know who you are. You're not calm because you're weak. You're calm because you've learned that chaos isn't something to run from, it's something to master. You've learned that violence doesn't always come from shouting. Sometimes the deadliest strike is silence. Sometimes the strongest presence is the quietest one in the room. Sometimes the real threat is the person who watches everything and says nothing. A calm exterior hides a mind that never stops analyzing. A mind that sees patterns before others notice them. A mind that understands people not by what they show, but by what they hide. You know how to read silence, body language, hesitation, tone. You've learned that people lie with words but tell the truth with their behavior. And you observe all of it without letting them know you're watching. That's what makes you dangerous. You don't show your power because real power does not need validation. You don't show your intentions because real strategy requires secrecy. You don't show your emotions because real strength requires restraint. People assume you're quiet because you have nothing to say. Truth is, you're quiet because not everyone deserves to hear your thoughts. Calmness is the foundation of dominance. Those who master it don't need to intimidate anyone, they naturally hold the upper hand. People feel it. They sense something different, something controlled, something unreadable. They sense danger without knowing why. Because calmness is not the absence of power, it's the containment of it. And when the moment finally comes, when you decide to act, when you stop observing and start moving, people realize too late that the quiet one was the one they should have feared all along. You are calm on the outside, deadly within. Not because you want to hurt anyone, but because you've learned that the greatest power comes from mastery of the self. While others collapse under pressure, you rise. While they drown in emotion, you stay afloat. While they rush, you plan. While they break, you refine. This world belongs to those who can stay calm while everyone else loses control. And the person who can master their inner chaos will always be more powerful than those who try to dominate with noise. You are not here to be understood. You are not here to be liked. You are here to control yourself so deeply that the world has no choice but to respect you because they cannot shake someone who stands unshaken. Calm on the outside, deadly within, unmovable in mind, untouchable in spirit, unpredictable in intention. That is your true power. That is your silent dominance. That is the Ayanokoji way.